all dizzy. The scenery here looks different, too. What should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we could never leave. You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure. Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow. Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why we call you Stream, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, the name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread. I won't laugh, I promise. Now don't tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she? This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
How fortunate.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell where they hopped off to in the end.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Chubby? You call him chubby? Just got a slightly thicker layer of paper on me, that's all. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Armand, and I'm an elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the hero of prophecy to arrive.
Traveler, could you pinch Paimon just to make sure she's not still dreaming?
Pinching, you say? Oh, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
That's all right. We just need a minute to collect ourselves. Okay, let's think things through. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and all the paper trees and plants make that pretty clear.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says. Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world, didn't I? And here I am, getting all excited by the arrival of the hero. You'll have to excuse me, this old brain isn't what it once was, all shell and no nut. Oh, well, perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past the point of no return.
It's okay, really. You can just tell us all about this world now.
Let me think. Where should I even begin? Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past. Right. I believe the story circulating along the pulp of this forest goes as follows. A long time ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka. The goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulanka to exist in numerous worlds. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole. The final goddess was the goddess of fate, she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course, all new residents of Simulanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams. Well, at least that's how it used to be.
How it used to be? Did something bad happen? Oh, yeah. That has to do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things, but I will never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest. Came down from the skies, an ominous black mist, and ravaged our homeland. Its gigantic footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. We're incredibly fortunate that no one was hurt.
Sounds terrifying.
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one knows why, but it's a catastrophe of the highest order for us, forest dwellers.
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because a tavern closed? If we were talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but is it really all that serious?
Good goddess of creation above, we'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the Calligraphy Tavern is the only source of the magic tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
Magic what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us maintain vitality. Well, bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely. Our colors will fade and we'll start to lose our memory until we can't even remember our own names.
But wait, Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The color has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But I've already forgotten who gave me that order to begin with.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
Oh, brave Pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
Not sure how we know that.
never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Whoa, a forest fairy? Like one that knows magic?
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesied to join the hero on their journey.
Well then, she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. Please lead the way, Grandpa Alden. That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
Well, that's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its colour. Just wait a moment. Fairy should be.
Traveler! Paimon! Paimon knows that voice! It's really you! I'm so happy to see you! Sorry.
fate above. You're already friends with the fairy in the forest.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course, leave it to me. Hey-ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
But it doesn't seem to work here. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape. Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic. I read them all, but only found one reference to magic. The incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all. Okay, so basically everyone in this world can use magic? That's nice, but still kind of vague. Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details. So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu?
Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other residents of the forest. They've been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out.
Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
At least you're optimistic.
Thank you. Then let's go.
What's the hurry? So sorry.
Incinerate! Breath of the flame! Yeah. Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Let's light it the moon!
Freeze!
I must leave no... Incinerate! The case before us. Strange and the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right, they do look promising.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream.
You sure?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe.
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing back together. Have you been eating too many nuts again? Because you are what you eat.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful. We just need to reassemble these pipes, right?
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place. Something doesn't seem quite right. The tonic is stuck.
Amazing! You did it!
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right? Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. Could she have a teeny tiny sip? Just a little taste, please? It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to save it for our research.
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of paper mache.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Ugh, cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gain. Write this off as incidental gains.
Oh, Stream! Your rhythm is off again! At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even going to get any gigs!
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Oh, the forest fairy is here! For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop, Stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all, but after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience. It's just...
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
oh, no. My problems are mine and mine alone. It's just, after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
You were our trump card, our best singer by a mile.
I know, but
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past, my friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it's a great idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
Excellent! Perfectly in time! Oh, no good! Your rhythm is off again!
I feel like I'm getting the hang.
Goddesses above.
Thank you, everyone.
Glad to hear that. We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
I'm sorry, Grandpa.
Oh, hazelnuts on high. Miss Citron.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa.
Are you alright?
Could you give my...
The naked.
Of course, they're... This doesn't seem quite right. Perfect. My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of connection between your neck and tail.
Thank you so much, everyone. I can rest easy now, knowing the drinks at the tavern will be just as wonderful as before.
That's another problem solved. Ooh, we can definitely write this off as... Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Milu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just
is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see. This is how you do it, right? I think I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Oh, good point! You're the forest fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain? I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love. My name is Harisara. It worked! It actually worked!
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Harisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Harisara, come to Grandpa Armand.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course, we'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Harisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Harisara. Listen. Running!
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. He's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
When I brought Harisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed-out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now!
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing! What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that? What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Dodge this!
Incinerate! That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then it's done!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
boss. As you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you. Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. It almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Almond after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? Because that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
All right. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, we've beaten up plenty of dragons already, so what's one more?
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far time to spare. So be a good girl, Patty Sarah, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, alright? Mm-hmm. Got it! Patty Sarah will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patty Sarah. Almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
That's great! Paimon definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of mule fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
Let's appraise the value on this.
upset you all. Don't try to pull one over on me, young man.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy?
Oh, you remember my name now.
All right.
That's
Is everything okay?
the hero.
Oh, it's alright.
Does the maritime
Yes.
Oh,
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to... you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone.
whoa, it's a little...
Yes, we called the train.
The hero and the boat. What?
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible.
Of course, my lady. It would be in. Well then, all aboard. Sit anywhere you like.
Did one of you just say something?
Was it me? Fish.
What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's...
So noisy. Is it morning already? Morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all.
Madam, sleeping over.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's alright, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka.
Simulanka?
She sure is.
Nice. Oh, you're...
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, I know.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too.
I think... Did you by any chance hear of what...
Sorry for the interruption, but this Nekomata friend.
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do that.
Where are your manners, everyone? Now, I know a fear of...
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You all have nothing to fear. Plus, you all look...
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just that...
Dear passengers, it's.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops.
that all that remains for me to say, the goddess of please do visit...
We will.
Well, take care, Grandpa.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way, too! Hey!
Now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are. Come.
Great! The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Want us to come with? It's okay. You know what I mean, right? Don't worry. If you run into any...
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the
Hey, are you guys already finished? No need to prioritize. Great! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look. Uh-huh.
There once was a god.
What?
Long story short, they saw a narrow path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Despite our... All right, let's try this again. The...
Ooh!
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the as golden.
Stop the poem. We have a situation.
Traveler? Are you alright?
Come on, you can do it.
Can I give you a hand, or...
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first. Can't fault them.
Strong as stone, firm as steel, the Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure. Name the Outlander's comrades urge her on. Keep up the attack! Don't give up halfway!
We didn't want to interrupt because listening to you guys argue is pretty entertaining. But seriously, I'm not about to cheerlead for someone attacking an inanimate object. That's just embarrassing.
Cabe, speaking of not giving up halfway, shouldn't that also apply to our performance as bards?
I wouldn't give him that much credit. He didn't give up halfway, he quit before it began! Cabe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cabe.
To her in the morning.
Let the attack now over! Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to see.
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch.
Wait, what? They got it out? Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
Welcome.
We represent our purpose being to
My name is...
You're Cafe. You've done so much talking that
Aren't we missing?
Who?
him.
Well, there's no fourth person.
We've never heard that voice before.
Whoever it is, I don't know, and I...
That key you hold is the pip.
Each clan has a
Dragon?
Oh, no!
he means...
Not just explore it.
What we need to figure.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the noble traveler.
Puss in Boots.
Embrace it, my friend.
I'm not even a cat. I'm a Nekomata.
Please allow me to... This place is sacred to my clan. It's after a bitter battle that dragged on for... So they say. It's...
Wait a second. Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
history, and isn't the truth...
Cape's word, but that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred traveler.
Get out of here! Coming through! Motion to
A true display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were running through you.
Here's a thought. Could be wrong, but maybe the Traveler Marquis is a lot more powerful than your ancestors.
Your martial prowess. Now, let's get down to... As we all know, time is but an illusion.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time, but the mind...
I'm getting flashbacks to...
A teacher once asked Albizzi. The teacher then turned.
The manuscript. Exactly. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key...
Oh, hold on.
well, the general shapes of the configurations have been... To address your other...
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert...
I guess we should start here?
Why don't you give it another try? Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying. Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
Adventure time!
Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
Off we go!
Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
that have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness. Feast your eyes, rejoice and cheer, for this is the
I don't believe it.
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not.
That might be the most...
And yet, it's the party decided.
Isn't a narrator supposed to... Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
Let's go find some treasure. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Off we go! Motion to compel!
Dodge this!
Help me! Somebody! Help me! Help! Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help?
What happened?
I mean, being stuck. My good friends. I take it this is basically...
Proper
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly, but whenever something disastrous...
So, in other...
You could say that.
Well, in any case,
Are you heading to the...
Yep. Deep.
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with...
That thing?
Yep, that's the one. Which is to say,
This reminds Pine.
you mean like those music boxes with dancing figures?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Quite the find. What's the hurry?
Whoa, what a bustling city!
Our next step is to get to the top of the metropole and ask the goddess of prophecy for guidance. If
Make way for the kid!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking in?
Silence! The one who shall suit...
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds. Oh,
Navia!
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name!
all right. You can
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on, I've already...
We were gonna ask you.
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me,
a similar thing happened to me.
oh, yes,
This is
nice to meet you.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride.
Why would I be worried about that? Besides, life's always full of surprises.
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic space.
About...
It's sure. Luckily, the guards responded quickly. I've been out trying to...
Oh, Paimon, can I...
I see.
Do you know how we can do that?
Well, however, I've heard from the citizens.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us they...
Oh, but recently. Still.
Invaders?
Right.
You mean...
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place.
If we were to use...
That's exactly. Anyway, that's because I...
Okay, so to summarize... Sounds like...
Well, defeating the dragon and the monster...
Supposedly, the god go and push the gear. Go and push... Dance.
Huh? But weren't the tracks the...
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yeah.
But letting this dragon...
No. Now, we could... Exact. I want to get as...
Ooh,
I am the boss, traveler. With your help, I'm
seriously, like we'd ever say no.
I'm happy to help.
Great. All right, everyone, follow me.
I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the metro.
pedestal in which to...
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now,
Misinformation.
shut up, Cap.
Shut up, Cappy.
I swear, if I wind up...
My clan's claim to fame is that
So,
almost.
Jeez.
The correction. But worry not. I had a...
Question 1.
That's actually quite an amusing...
Question 1.
The great Yoko and the trusty travel.
Question 2.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct. Question 3. Which is more real?
Please try to avoid...
Question 3.
Here, here! There is no way to know...
All correct.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and...
Do we really need this one?
The Traveller Marquis draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct. I think you should take another look at Bobarano's family crest and have another go. Are you, gonna try again?
What elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered...
What? Oh...
Given that it seems like...
Bobarano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once. Whichever one I guessed, but then,
Oh, don't mind.
Actually, that reminds me. We can...
Cool.
guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
The cohort of truth.
Up ahead is my clan's.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about
Oh, the guard is one. Mine is
What's sympathetic?
our ancestors. So, they. The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it does.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited marquee.
Well, we weren't told.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't...
Everyone, I have returned. I come with...
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left? Determined, presumably...
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so... we'll never...
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems...
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything.
Over here! I found it! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guards. I'll go keep watch.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizzi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
This is the last one. The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
I get you. It's like but by the time book number...
A brief moment, anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering. So, Paimon was...
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little... The problem is, all three truths are...
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
They're outside! After them!
As surely as we will never. Is that all there is to it?
Could you be Ed?
Whatever happens.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head.
Huh?
Wait, guess we'd better hurry.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible!
What happened? Oh no.
How did this happen?
Captain, you idiot!
Last words.
You could have. I'm sorry, Bobarano.
Don't worry, Bobarano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. My sincere condolences. You were travel.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable.
So, Cape's not?
His gears, metal frame, and wait.
No!
And forward. Then suddenly the Lord.
Where?
I didn't see anything.
My mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bet if only we could turn time backwards and repeat.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
So.
The crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street.
What?
Well, we literally like how.
But didn't you say Cape
For all I know, as for why. With these. Only then.
Do we really think he's
traveler? Something. Also, anything outside of the
Grow. There's a whole investigation.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. What? If so...
And if the guard is the big...
Let's say one... If it was the growth seed...
Also the bottle
Let's say one of...
If it was the pickaxe, Cappy...
Actually, you're but you... Let's take this back to the...
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about? We
thought the way Cape fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found... It could have been delivered...
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn...
Come on now, you stay...
We should be good now.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
So you're the attacker!
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, didn't exactly have your work cut out for you. So, all I can say
Is...
catch me if you can.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. Minions huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis's abode to be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait.
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
Do you call that a tall wall? In urgent echo parcel mode.
I'm beat. I surrender.
right. I confess.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator, the one who's been guiding me. Anyway,
Why are you suddenly...
I poured my heart. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made, but I know they say the reason why. Then her catch, the goddess of fate, was... So when she saw the...
Who would have thought?
You're not a fictional every day that I... The only reason but as it turned out, I have to motivate them, and I have to figure out.
Oh.
That's my full Oh, also, if the three of them had... Over all these...
Oh, my poor child.
Ah! Whose voice is that?
The reason fairy tale, but let there...
Goddess!
The line that's set, but now you wish...
Necro...
Just...
Oh, poor detective.
So... We are a part of the real world.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D. It's the first flight of the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Sorta. We...
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Does he really think we didn't try that? Because we did. After 6 months in that place.
Ah, that was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I didn't really exert myself.
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
You... Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well.
You guys are so lazy.
Anyway, you said you heard the...
There is a world beyond our own after all.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime?
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But maybe the reason if someone ever can...
Motion to compel.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Ba-boom!
Dodge this!
Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
Incinerate!
Let's light it up!
The smoke will be frozen.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Motion to compel.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom.
What's the hurry?
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.